Everything is new again, walking with a permagrin, head so high. I'm back with you and all is right. Shaking on the apple tree, ticking off the honeybees, watch them fly. It's just like we never said goodbye.
Hey guys, gals, what's up? It's NihonTiger. Welcome back to NeoCraft server. I'm the only one on since it's kind of late in the evening. Most of our European friends are asleep by now. But I was just walking back from the jungle. I had to get some cocoa beads here for a dye job that I'm going to be doing. And yeah, today we're first off, we're walking back to NihonTiger. That's the first most important thing that we're doing because we have to go there. Going to be working on the cathedral again. Got ourselves a lot of stuff to do with that as far as getting some of the small details in there. And it's also worth noting that this video, this one you're seeing right here, the one that you're watching at this moment, is video number 1000 on my channel. Yes, I have hit the quadruple digits on video content. I am insane. But yeah, in all seriousness, it's actually kind of cool to be able to hit that number. I mean, a lot of people barely sometimes hit 100, and I've already got 1,000 videos out on my channel. I mean, that's a lot of content when you think about it. I actually did some math on this, and it's about equal to having one video up on my channel every day consecutively for almost 3 years. And coincidentally, it's a little bit short. It's like 2 months short of 3 years, I think, if I did the math right. And coincidentally, we are 2 months short of 3 actual years on my channel for my actual anniversary. So that times out pretty well. And as far as how much content it is, it's actually quite a remarkable number. It's, if you started, let's just say for March, you started on March 1st and you decided to watch every video I've ever done because you're a crazy person who is like really, for some reason, into me. I don't know why, but thank you for those of you that are. But let's say you decided to watch every video. Let's just suggest that you watch every video. You know, how many days consecutively would that be? How many days do you think it would be consecutively? Those light gray ones, they're like invisible. That's crazy. I have nothing in there. You're not going insane. There is actually some stained glass panes in there. But I actually figured it out. If you did watch all my videos, if you watched all of them, like back to back to back, and you consider that each one's probably, I already have lime dye. I don't know why I did that. If you consider that each one is probably about 30 minutes long, the total amount of time you would be watching the videos if you took no breaks or anything like that, the total amount of time you'd be watching those videos would last you from March 1st at midnight to right around St. Patrick's Day on March 17th. It's actually the 16th is, I think, where the cutoff is. But that's a lot of videos to watch. That's a lot of content to watch consecutively without any sleep. You would not get any sleep for 16 days at, 30 minutes of video times 1,000 videos, which is 500 hours of content, which is more than most games have. I'll tell you that much. I've put 2,000 hours into TF2, and that's a lot of time when you think about it. It also probably tells you I have no life. Or I did not have a life at one point, apparently. So let me just finish up the last of these, and then I think we'll have everything we need to put the glass in here. Oh, I might need some red, too. Do we have... We can get some. We'll get some later. But, yeah, that's a huge number of videos and just content in general to be having on my channel, and it's a lot of my time that I've invested into it. And really, the more I think about it, the more I think it's just crazy that I've spent enough time to make 1,000 videos on YouTube, and they're not like, most of them aren't 3-minute long videos. They're not these rinky-dink little videos like you see on some channels where it's like, oh, let me I wrote down my patterns here so I wouldn't have to use screenshots this time. But not like these little rinky-dink videos where it's like, a 3-minute video and it gets, oh, damn, like a million views on it because the guy is really popular for some reason. So that's gray. And then I had these. Yes. This is the weird one I've had to do. So I'm working on the patterns here. They're going to be on the back side. These blocks right here are actually going to be a sword. So I'm trying to make a really cool looking sword pattern here. So I don't know how it's going to look. I took a look in my creative world and it looked fine, so I went with it. But I'm just hoping it looks the same now that I'm looking at it again. So let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, I mean, that's a lot of time invested in not just recording, but but in editing. It's every video I have to do, I have to edit as well. I don't have to just go and throw a bunch of videos up on my channel and be like, I'm not gonna edit these at all. I'm just gonna let it fly and let it be all natural as it may be and whatnot. I'm very meticulous in my editing, and I try to occasionally I leave something in there I don't mean to leave in there, like an accidental video title from a past file or something that gets in there. But everyone makes those mistakes. But I try to be really meticulous with my editing and kind of do cool stuff with it, play around with things a little bit. It's not just a bunch of content that I sit around and go ahead and just be like, all right, I'm just gonna make this. It's gonna be done. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be easy. It'll be painless. I spend a lot of time doing that, and you think about all the hours you put into that, and sometimes things don't get. Sometimes I do get a little sad about putting a lot of time into a video, and you might check it out like 2 days later, and it's got like 20 views, and you're like thinking, man, I spent so much time doing that, and it seems like nobody cares. But it's not really like something I think about a whole lot. Sometimes you do something and you do a lot of editing and you get like 50 views, and it's the greatest thing in the world to me. And it's just incredible sometimes how much some people like some videos in particular and how they don't like other ones and whatnot. And I mean, like the Build It Yourself series is actually, I did one video on that, and it's gonna actually probably turn into a series because the first video did all right numbers. I've wanted to do I guess you could say I wanted to do like an instructional series or a tutorial series, perhaps would be a better word for it, for a while now. I've kind of had the hankering to do it. Use good old Midwestern boy words. Boy, hankering. A boy's got a hankering, I'll tell you that much. But oh, hey cow. But yeah, I mean, it's just. It's a thing where I sit down and I think about all the effort I've put into everything I do, and I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. I know people will still say, "Oh, you deserve more subscribers." Oh, I know. Thank you very much for the kind words, but even so, it's just remarkable. Do I not have enough glass? I make more glass. It's just remarkable from a content production standpoint to have that much stuff that I can put on, YouTube, and it's there for everybody to watch for as long as YouTube stays around, and for as long as my channel is here, as long as something terrible doesn't happen, like YouTube is like one day wakes up and says, we're gonna delete your channel because you did something we didn't like. And I'm like, what did I do wrong? Well, you look funny, delete. It wouldn't happen, but I mean, and don't even ask me to pick a favorite video, because it's not gonna happen. I don't have a favorite, but it's incredible to think that I've made that many videos. Yeah, thank you, cow. I see you coming over here to comfort me and give me a hug while I think about this. I love you too. Now stay safe and don't kill yourself. But it's just, I don't know if I ever thought I would make it to 1,000 videos. I thought at some point I'd probably just give up on it, and I've had a couple times too where I've gotten really close to getting frustrated and thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this anymore. To be totally honest with you, I have had those moments of self that, oh, I need 3 more, don't I? Crap. 'Cause I need to be able to make the damn blocks. Bugger. 2, 3. I have those extra ones back at spawn too. Damn, I can't go back to spawn either. When I put that one there, I want to put the coal back there. There's sand. Because I have some extra blocks at spawn, some extra red blocks, but I can't go back to spawn because there's an issue with the nether portals right now where I tried to go back to spawn to get some stuff and I got stuck in them. And I panicked and I almost didn't have the episode out because I was stuck in the nether portals and I wasn't able to get out of the nether. It was not fun. But it's just really incredible. And I first and foremost want to thank you guys for being here and for watching my videos and for liking, subscribing, commenting, all that stuff. I know a lot of people, they say, oh, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, I don't really do that a whole lot because I feel sometimes like if I say, hey, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, I feel like I'm kind of pushing people to do that, and to me it seems kind of like I'm pouring myself out for like YouTube likes. And to me, I need some orange too, but I'll get that in a minute. But to me, I feel like it's better if it's organic. You get more of an actual feel for what people like and what people don't like, and you can kind of base your channel around that. And sometimes too, sometimes there's series that people are not necessarily watching a ton of, but I'm doing it anyways because I want to play the game and I want to share it with people. So tough luck if you don't like Blaze Rush. I'm playing it. You don't have to watch it. Content creators getting to determine what everyone else gets to watch, but I don't like to be the like, comment, and subscribe person. I like to be the kind of person who just makes videos for the sake of making videos and enjoying them and enjoying the whole process. Really, I do this as a job of sorts, in real life, and my hobby is also my real life job. So I get like a double dose of content making. And it's nice. It's nice to be able to have this kind of fun control and have been able to play so many different games and do all this stuff. So thank you guys. Thank you to everyone who does like and comment and subscribe. I always encourage you guys to do that. You always should do that. If you see something that you like, you genuinely like, not just like you get to support someone, but if you see something you genuinely like and you think that person put a lot of effort into it, and I want to give them, a little something to let them know that, hey, I really enjoyed it, do that. Subscribe if you really like the person's content overall. Always like a video if you actually do like it, and comment and say, hey, I like this, or it's good, but could you do this instead? Because I think this might make it a little bit better. You don't want to backseat Let's Play too much, but sometimes you can give helpful hints to people. And I know I've gotten a few hints from people in the past, and I've actually really appreciated it because they've been saying, hey, why don't you try this with a game or with your videos? And I've tried it and it works out. And over the course of 1,000 videos, you kind of develop your own style from your own interests and what other people like and what other people might suggest to you. But I do have to say thank you to everyone who is here and who is watching this video too. You guys are awesome. So, with that out of the way, how did I have such blue on the bottom here? Yeah. So with that out of the way, I'm going to talk a little bit about the cathedral and what we're doing today, because I feel like this is a much cooler thing to talk about than sit here and be like, 1,000 videos, let's talk about all the things related to 1,000 videos, because I think most of you guys aren't really here for that. You kind of want to see what I'm doing here. So do I have orange dye? Not here, do I? I should have orange dye somewhere. If I don't, I'll make some more right now. But what we're doing is we're installing a bunch of stained glass windows on the cathedral, and I've never used stained glass on a project before. This is the first time I've ever used a stained glass anything on a project that I've done in Minecraft, or at least one for here on NeoCraft. I probably have, if you watch through my old stuff, I probably have at some point used stained glass on something, so it's not necessarily the first time I've ever used one, but probably pretty close to it. So it's very exciting to be able to use the stained glass now. I'm really happy that they added the panes into the game. I think they look a lot better than the full blocks because you get that little bit of an indent. I think that looks really, really nice. I think the thinner panels are a lot nicer than having the... Oh, do I need to make more... I need to make more glass, don't I? Oh, I gotta go through this whole thing again, don't we? Don't we? Yes. Yes, Nihon, you have to go through the whole thing again because stained glass. Can't just make, you know... I think that's the one thing I wish with stained glass that they would let you do, is just to make, you know, panes and let you dye like one block of stained glass rather than have to make 8 of them, and you have to make a whole stack of them, and you end up using half of them, and then the other half have to go into storage, and you never see them again because you never use them for anything else, and it's just a mess. It's just a mess. Fix your game, Dinnerbone. Fix your game, make stained glass better for everybody. And add squirrels. Stained glass and squirrels. 2 things on my list right now. I'll think of a third one, I'm sure, at some point here. But while we're here, since we have a little bit of time to wait while this cooks up, let's go ahead and see if we have any fence posts, because we're going to need some fence posts. No, we don't, but we do have oak, I think. Here's my crafting table. 2, 3. Let's make that and that. 2. 1, 2. Because we're going to need some oak fence for our next little part right here. Going to be making a non-functioning gate. We're going to be using oak because I think the wood blocks look a lot nicer than the iron blocks, and we're going to use iron. Oh, I got stuck on that. We're going to be using iron somewhere else anyways for fencing. I was thinking we would use that for the main keep, like right over there. But I have some bone meal on me. Bone meal. Thank you. But I thought that the thicker kind of look with the wood fence looks a lot nicer on where we're going to build the fence gate up there for Katzegard. And this won't take very long. This will be a pretty quick process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And down the middle. Done. So now we got 12. That should be enough, I think. If not, we can always make more. And then we'll make ourselves some glass. Make the panes. We don't actually need 16. We only need 4. But, you know, welcome to Minecraft. Everything has to be in stacks of 8 or 16 or whatever the hell they decide to do this week. But yeah, we're pretty close to being done with some of the alterations here, making this look pretty. And there's obviously some other alterations we have to do, like this material. The dirt's not going to stay, that's for certain. The dirt is going, but I don't know what I'm going to replace it with yet. So that kind of becomes, that's the next question I have to figure out, and that might be something even I do off camera. I might go ahead and decide that, hey, I'm going to make an executive decision and we'll use like andesite. I was thinking about andesite. Yeah, see, that's all we were going to do. We have 1 left over, which is fine. We can actually use that for something else, I'm sure. So while we're doing that, let's hop up here and do the one other thing that I want to do, which is to take out some of these dirt blocks and replace them with spruce wood logs. Gonna make it look nice and tidy here. And this is just for detail's sake. This is not for, it's not like a structural reason we would do this, you know, for structural realism. It just looks nicer than having the, what was I going to say, the stone that we used for the supports down here. I like to use different blocks. I've mentioned this many times before. I like to use different blocks with different builds just to kind of break up some of the block fatigue, so to speak, that you will see on some people's builds where they use like 2 different types of blocks and they really overuse one type of block and it kind of all blends together and gets boring and dull and drab. But yeah, this will make this look like a lot nicer up here. These towers will pop out a little bit more from the rest of the build, and if we do go with andesite, we'll need to secure ourselves a lot of andesite. I'm sure if Fuchs doesn't have enough that we can borrow from his community resources, we'll find some somewhere. We'll mine some out. Oh, actually, I didn't want to replace that one yet, but I already did some work with mining out some andesites earlier this week for a different little project. So let's just pop that there. We're almost done with this part. Just gotta replace all of these. I think we're done. Is this all of them? Yeah, I think that's cool. I think we're all done. So this will make that look a lot nicer. And I don't have a design yet for the backsides here. I'm thinking I might actually indent it a little bit. Excuse me, my voice is getting a little verklempt there, as Coffee Lady would say. It's a SNL reference that went over probably half of my viewership's heads, but that's okay. Oh, what was I doing here? Where are my... Oh, no. Did I go... I already went ahead and put them back down there. Dang it. This is why I hate having to juggle so much stuff. Fix your thing Mojang with the stained glass so I don't have to keep doing this. Jeez. It's probably down here. Yep. We'll go ahead and swap out the light gray here. So now we can just put the last little bit in. And really, that's about all I wanted to do today with this. I haven't really gotten much further. And I know some people were expecting like some big to do with, 1,000 videos. Oh, he's going to do something huge. He's going to make like a giant contraption and it'll blow up 1,000 times or something. I'm not a fan of those gimmicks. I've done stuff like that in the past, and I've kind of decided that I don't necessarily like it a whole lot. I feel like it's making too much ado about nothing. But no fancy gimmicks here. We're just gonna celebrate. You know what we'll do? We'll celebrate with something we haven't done before. I know I said I wouldn't do this, but for the 1,000th video, we'll go ahead and do this. And I hope artists do it. I hope you're watching, because I know a long time ago I said I wouldn't touch these, but we're gonna go have some cake to celebrate. Yes, cake to celebrate 1,000 videos over from Art's cake place that he left me like months ago. This cake is still fresh. Don't let it seem like it's in 2 years. Yes, so this was almost from a year ago. Cake is not a lie. Somebody has touched this cake, so I will eat that cake. Ah, there we go. And I will eat this cake afterwards. We'll work our way toward the center. People are touching my cakes. Those are cakes up there that I'm missing. There's a cake here it's missing. Who is eating my cakes that's not me? Only I can eat those cakes. I'm going to find you, cake thief. I'm going to find you, and I'm going to hunt you down. Just you wait. And on that bombshell, folks, I think I will say thank you guys for watching. The cathedral is really looking pretty now. I mean, I know what it looks like because I saw it in my build world, but let's just take a real quick look here. I want to take a look at this. That's actually looking really nice now. I'm very happy. It looks more like a proper structure, doesn't it? It doesn't just look like a weird thing that's sitting there on the end of my wall. Look at that. That's awesome. Look how cool that looks. And obviously we'll get the dirt out of the way at some point here, maybe with the andesite, and we can figure out some patterning and stuff, and it'll look really awesome. The stained glass, I think the stained glass is what makes this. Oh yeah, this is looking great. I am very happy with, oh, almost jumped off the edge there. I'm very happy with how this turned out. How's this look from the backside now? Oh, that's awesome. Wow, that looks really cool. I'm so happy. I'm very happy with this. That's just beautiful. But thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, good luck, good mining, have fun. Hopefully we get another awesome 1,000 videos out of this and more subscribers, more fun, adventures. I have a lot of things I'm planning on doing for the rest of this year, so stay tuned. Thank you for everyone who supported me so far as I get tongue-tied. And I will see you guys next time here on a NeoCraft server. Hey, Fuchs just joined, made it at the end, yay! Hey! So, take care guys, and I'll see you next time.